Hey, what's up guys, I'm KPHD here. Alright, a couple things. Number one, yes, I'm out here in California yet again. And yes, I'm vlogging. Number two, yes, I am wearing glasses. And that's because I am getting LASIK eye correction surgery on December 10th, which involves not wearing my contacts for a week. I really gotta learn how to light for reflections here, but that's gonna be a thing you'll see temporarily. Then three, yes, I am wearing some of the newest merch. It is available now. It's back in the store for the entire holiday season, and if you get it, it will ship by the holiday, so that's really exciting. So if you want that, link below. And four, as I switch hands here, I'm out here for the Tesla pickup truck event. This is one of the few pieces of tech that didn't leak in 2019, which is actually really impressive, but Tesla's been pretty good at that. Same thing happened with the Roadster, so I'm here to see it. So if you want my first impressions of a pickup truck from someone who doesn't really use pickup trucks, but I'm still curious about an electric one, I'm here for that. I'm doing my best. Alright, so this event was pretty wild in a lot of ways. I feel like it was the most showy Tesla event in a while. You know, they had props, they had lasers, they had just a lot of excited people, and they had an unveiling of a product that they'd kept a secret for a while, a pickup truck. So Elon, he gets on stage, he does his intro, and pretty quickly it rolls right out, and holy mother of Batman, what the hell is that? That is not the shape or the look or any of what I was expecting. It looks like a low poly count render of what the pickup truck is supposed to look like in a video game. Like, it looks like one of those fan-made renders that people were making for months that you'd say, oh, it totally doesn't look like that. But here it is. I'd say this reaction from some fellow tech YouTubers I was watching with sums it up pretty well. It was wild. Okay, so there's really not a whole lot of anything else like it out on the road. So there's some stuff you can pick up about it from the live stream and from watching the event and on the site. And there's more to learn from actually being here. So, on stage, Elon went over the Cybertruck's stainless steel exoskeleton, which on one hand sounds really impressive. They did a demo of Franz literally hitting it with a sledgehammer and not denting it. So that demo went great, but also seems very tricky to work with when the entire body is this one piece of metal. Bodywork must be a nightmare, I think, but I guess that's not new for Tesla. So the body is essentially bulletproof, but then there's the windows, which they also had some demos for. And they had some bold claims about how tough it was, and they dropped a heavy metal ball from great heights onto a sheet of it, and it didn't shatter. Cool. But then they tossed that same ball lightly at the one actual pickup truck prototype they have working, and both times the glass broke. Didn't completely make it through, to be fair, but yeah, either this prototype didn't actually have the super tough glass, or they've got some work to do on that one. But then, of course, there was the specs, which were really impressive. Maybe the most impressive part of the truck. So starting at $40,000 for a single motor, rear wheel drive with a 6.5 second 0 to 60 and adaptive suspension, all the way up to a triple motor all-wheel drive option that goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and will have a 500 plus mile range and a 14,000 pound towing capacity. For reference, the 2020 Ford F-150 can tow about half of that. And that's about all you get from the presentation. You get your numbers, it rolls on stage, you see it. So it was up to us to find the pickup truck outside and learn about as much as we can in person, so I can tell you exactly what I found from that. And basically, it is a really striking truck, and it's huge. It really is massive. So your boy was first online to get a test ride, so literally Franz and his family got out of the truck as it pulled up with brand new fixed glass to give us test rides, and I hopped in the front seat for a quick little 1-minute hot lap. And yeah, you can tell right away, it's very bare prototype feeling on the interior. There's another yoke steering wheel similar to the 2020 Roadster prototype. It has basically the same touchscreen as a Model 3, but with new graphics on it for the Cybertruck. Not sure how final that is, but it looked cool. And yeah, tons of glass, tons of space, lots of headroom and footroom, and you are really high off the ground. You're really hiking up to get into this thing. The rear view mirror, if you caught that, is a display showing the rear-facing camera. And the space in the middle between the driver and the passenger is actually a third seat folded down. So it's a 6-seater, 3 seats in the front row, 3 seats in the back, and they're both benches. So yeah, and you kind of get this like marble countertop like blank surface area in the front. Very strange to me. But yeah, that's about all I could tell. We also did a bit of an acceleration test. Apparently this is the dual motor variant, and I didn't point the camera at the speedometer the whole time, but I'd say we got up to 60. Here's a video I took later from the outside. So yeah, this thing clearly hauls, and it sounds crazy with those tires and all that weight. But yeah, it's gonna be really fast for a pickup truck, of course. But yeah, I feel like there's just so much to take in, and it's all so unconventional. Michael Fisher said something to me at the event, and he'll probably have a video about it too with his thoughts, and I'll link that below when it goes up. But it went along the lines of, well, hey, at least we're not bored. And it's kind of funny, the more you think about it, the more that is super true about this truck. Tesla could have gone with a super cookie cutter design and made it exactly what you'd expect. You know, just take an existing Tesla design and morph it into a pickup truck. Take a Model Y, just cut the back off. In fact, I love that that's exactly what Simone Giertz did with her Model 3 in her incredible video. I will link that below. And she had her truckla here at the event. But the Cybertruck? Nah, yeah, that Cybertruck shares, as far as I can tell, pretty much no DNA from any other Tesla model outside of, I guess, just the door handles. You know, instead of curves, it has angles. It looks like the cabin is a damn triangle. The bar headlights are kind of cool. There's also a roof bar headlight. The tail light is a bar. The wheels are crazy. Everything is rethought, hopefully for the better. And also, I did feel like there's a lot we still don't know. Like, when does this come out? We didn't get a date, but people can already pre-order them and reserve them and get online. Where are the windshield wipers? Where's the side view mirrors? What's the bed made of? That ATV that they brought out at the end, and in sort of a one more thing move that they pulled up and fit in the back of the Cybertruck and charged it in the back. Are they selling that too? Like, how much is that going to be? Is that an option with the Cybertruck? It kind of looks like a spoiler, like the truck looks better with the ATV in the back. You know, there's just a lot to think about with something where Tesla is attacking this new market. But the way things go for Tesla, you know, kind of like the Model Y, I think we'll start to see the details creep out a little bit as they get finalized and closer to production. And as of right now, we just have this massive hype unveiling to get people talking about it and thinking about it. And it's worked. And now we have a big wait. But yeah, it's one of the most polarizing automotive designs I have ever seen. To me, not a truck person, it seems super badass, like the Mars rover type of stuff. I couldn't see myself driving it, but it looks crazy. But if you ask around, it seems like people either really like it or really hate it. So I'm curious, where do you fall on that spectrum? What do you think about the Cybertruck? You can't stay in the middle. You got to pick one. Either way, thanks for watching this initial first impressions from the Cybertruck event from Tesla. More to come. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.